What I enjoy about the Colours of Hope workshops is being able to take people who don't necessarily paint or create or that don't have their own art studio into a space where they can completely be free in what they're creating and what they're making, and they can associate that with the feeling of hope and with the beauty of colours.
I especially liked one of the first things that we did, one of the exercises.
Yeah.
Supposed to be a sunset, but it ended up looking like a volcano or the sun itself exploding.
And you enjoyed that?
And I loved it. I loved it. I loved the inks. I loved the inks.
You enjoyed the art materials?
Oh yeah. I think the freedom, the learning how to be free when you're using art materials. It was absolutely wonderful.
And yes, I've got a pretty collage to take home and show my daughter, and I think it's pretty. And
Good.
It's lovely. I've enjoyed it.
Over her shoulder and it's looking out. But if they had self-leveling, so all the colours would pop more.
And she's hopeful at the moment, and I'm hopeful. And yes, I started out with something quite different, thinking of what my hope was. You know, what I thought of hope, and it went more to, I guess it's hope for both, well, for the whole family. But yes, for her, I thought of her a lot, and her hope. No, it was lovely.
I think just seeing what everybody was doing and hearing their stories as we worked through the day as to what hope means to them.
Yeah, and it's uplifting, you know. I mean, it's so pretty. You sort of walk past it when it's hanging at home and think, oh, wow. That was a lovely experience, and that's a lovely, you know, a pretty collage, and yes, lots of hope.
That was a fantastic workshop. The thing that I really appreciated the most, I think, is just being given permission to do the sort of stuff that I used to do a long time ago, but you know, with adulthood, you kind of get serious, and things. Everything becomes about order and things being done properly and productively, and so I don't even really read novels anymore because it just feels like it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
So it was really therapeutic for me today to kind of let go, meet with some people who don't even know me, to work on a whole lot of stuff that's just free and has a nice product at the end that, you know, feel good about myself.
Oh, you could.
Too much.
I would leave it personally, because this is a really nice composition. How it comes down like that and flows like that. I'd probably put a coat of self-leveling gel on it.
Well, actually, it's really interesting because the colours that I chose are absolutely not the sort of colours that I normally would choose. I'm blues and cool colours, and I chose just reds and oranges and colours that just aren't me at all. But it was kind of like, I don't know, reversing back into trying something new, I guess, and finding an alter ego inside myself that came out that's got more passion and heat to it, you know, rather than a mask and being cool.
Everything is provided, so all you have to do is step into the space and you have an amazing creative day, a full day art retreat of being able to express the feelings in association with the colours and the beautiful creation, to actually produce something that you can take away and look at and say, this makes me feel hopeful. This makes me feel alive. This actually gives value to my life because I created this and this is good.
I heard some people talking earlier today about how when they were kids you'd take your artwork home and put it on the fridge, and the feeling that gives you, and and then when you grow up you lose that feeling. But it really has been a rekindling of that, so that you kind of well, it's a feeling of hope. It's a feeling that you're okay. It's a feeling that something you've done which is just purely creative is also productive, because making something beautiful is productive.
Important.
Yeah.
What I'm really passionate about is to be able to create an environment where people, particularly if they've struggled with depression or mental health issues, or they've gone through physical trauma and cancer, where they can step into a space that brings a relief and an inspiration and an encouragement through colour and texture and tactile art supplies, to be able to create and facilitate a workshop where they can be guided and led into being able to create a collage and an acrylic and inks and all of the beautiful art supplies, to be able to make something that's personal to them, that represents hope. What is it that makes me feel hopeful? What colour do I associate with hope? So that they can then go home with something that they can look at and they can think, that resembles hope, and it's going to be all right, and I can get through this, and I can keep journeying. That's what it is I'm wanting to create, a sense of well-being, where people can actually experience the joy of creativity, and they can experience the group dynamic of coming together and having a really good fun time and creating art and being able to say, hey, I did this and this is beautiful. Therefore, it gives a greater association of value to yourself.
It just gave me hope. It was great.